Hi, Relax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days Die. Alright. Well. I suppose we could, try another quest here. Oh, man. Okay. We might need to go pharmacy hunting first. I've only got 2 med kits left, and I don't think I can make those. Oh, I can make those. Oh, okay. Blood bag, beer, bandage, sewing kit. Beer, blood bag, bandage, sewing kit. I think that showed to do it in here. Weird. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and whip out a bunch of these then. So bandage or sewing kits. Beer. Okay, and by a bunch I mean the handful that I can. Bandages and blood bags. Okay. Not a lot of blood bags. Well, you know what that means? That means that beer now has to move over to here. Interesting. Oh, why is there a bunch of coal in here? That's just bizarre. Why is there a bunch of coal in there? How about you do some gunpowder too while you're at it here? Since I apparently have a bunch of coal just hanging out for no reason. Alright, well I feel a little better now that I know I can make... Oh, I still have 10 blood bags. Blood bags. Oh, I don't have beer. That's the problem. I don't have beer. I did bring back some hop seeds though, and I did get those planted. Right here. So, maybe we'll get there. I don't have any way to make blood. I know sometimes there's a draw kit or something like that, but I currently don't have one. Alright. I need my bike. Okay, let's go over here and get another quest. I don't know if I should take another tier 5. Like, maybe I can take a tier 5, but I need to make sure I pay attention to the health of my gun. I'd have totally survived that last one. I made it all the way to the end, but I didn't pay attention to the health of my gun, and then I was dying because I couldn't shoot. So maybe if I pay attention. I mean, to be fair, that's probably why I haven't been able to complete it at all anyways. I mean, between that and my inability to aim, of course. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy week since, just with work. Since last episode, I haven't really watched a whole lot of stuff. You know, I'm almost done with The Rookie. No, no, I am done with The Rookie. I finished season 5. So, now maybe I can get back out to watching other things that are better. I don't know, it's just, it's so melodramatic, over the top nonsense every episode. I wouldn't even call it a good show. It's just, whatever it is about it, just sucked me in. I don't know, the acting isn't great, the storylines aren't great, the action isn't great. I don't know. I don't know why I just kept watching that show. Um, it's just it's I don't know what it was, because there are some really good crime drama type shows that I really Um, like I guess my of the shows that I have seen, my top two would be Sopranos and Sons of Anarchy. Um, you know what? And probably right after that would be Justified.
Well, if you got money,
Uh,
I guess I can stand your smell.
oh yeah, yeah. You got any jobs? I'll take a tier 5. Clear zombies. I mean, I really suck at doing those, but we can try. And then let's see your inventory. Um, you got anything useful to me? Anything useful? How's my repair kits? I'll go ahead and buy these, I guess.
All
That's
right,
it.
now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Okay. And probably in that order too. Sopranos. Like, I watched Sopranos and I'm like, oh, I love this show. I thought Sopranos was so good. And then, around the time that it was quitting, then Sons of Anarchy came out, and I'm like, okay, I really dig Sons of Anarchy. I don't think it's quite as good as Sopranos, but man, I really like Sons of Anarchy. And then, I don't remember when Justified started, but Justified was in there somewhere, and I'm like, okay, this one's pretty good from the point of view of cops. And it's got some really, really funny lines, like some of my favorite action, TV action lines that I've come across. There's just, I know I've told this before, but there's just a great scene where I don't know if it's a great scene, but it's a funny scene where he goes to this one criminal, and the dude is hanging out on an RV with his bodyguard, and so he comes in and he marches the bodyguard into the RV, and then he's talking to the guy, and when he gets toward the end of his conversation, he racks a bullet out of his gun, and then he throws the bullet at him, and he goes, "If I have to come back, the next one comes, or if I have to come back, the next one's coming faster." Oh, I just thought that was so funny. I think that's how that goes. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I probably screwed that up, but uh, this is super funny scene. And then I can't remember his name, but the dude who plays Boyd Crowder just does such a phenomenal job in that role. Boyd Crowder and um, what's that dude's name? He's a good actor. Him and Timothy Olyphant. The Olyphant probably isn't as good of an actor as the dude that plays Boyd Crowder, but the role fits him like perfectly. He's like, Deadwood. His Deadwood character and his Justified character, a lot alike. I really like Deadwood too. But then Breaking Bad comes out, and everybody's all about Breaking Bad, and I'm like, I don't. Breaking Bad is okay, but in the quality of writing, I feel like Breaking Bad was like a whole step below Sons of Anarchy and Sopranos. It was interesting, but it didn't really. Like, it had some great moments. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed. Breaking Bad is way better than The Rookie for sure. And I've watched through Breaking Bad a couple of times. I haven't finished. What about Saul? I've watched a couple of seasons of that, but I really hate to watch stuff as it's coming out, and so I tend to wait for it to get all done and then forget that it exists when I'm looking for something to watch. And so I just never watch anything that I intend to watch because, it's like Yellow Jackets, right? I started watching Yellow Jackets, the new season of that. I don't know where I left off on that, and I'm like, I just can't do it anymore. I can't watch it episode to episode, and I haven't thought about watching Yellow Jackets when I have time to watch something ever since the new season started, basically. And I've waited for it to finish, and I'm pretty sure it's finished at this point, and I've just never gone back to finish that season. Especially now that I am watching things that are coming out week to week. I don't like to do that normally, but I've got Crunchyroll, and so I've been watching a lot of the anime as it's coming out, and so they do this thing called the. Ooh, did you see that dog get up? They got this thing called simulcast, where it comes out at the same time as it does in Japan, and so I've been watching about 8 different series this season. Which is crazy. I have such a huge anime list at the moment that I'm watching bits and pieces of. But yeah, the the Rookie, man. Woo, it's so over the top ridiculous, and I don't mean like in a funny way. I mean like there's just no way this would ever happen, right? Like they got an episode that I watched today where these guys are have been exposed to Ebola, right? And so they've got to find them and keep them away. And while that's going on, there's like 2 other major events happening. Like the one reoccurring character is there from the CDC, and she's there because of the Ebola outbreak. And then there's like this militia group that wants to detonate a bomb of sarin gas somewhere, and so they have to drag her into the sarin gas part of it. And so just, or like they had the episode where people had bombs around their necks, which was just silly. The dude's sister worked for an oil, I think an oil company, and she got kidnapped while overseas. And no. And so they were negotiating for the price to release her, and she got killed. And so her brother. Oh no, I'm up a ladder, dog. Her brother. Jeez, I thought that was a dog. Like, man, do they climb now? What's going on here? Listen, zombies, I'm trying to find the way into this place, okay? I feel like it's gotta be... Oh, no. Well, wasn't there. Holy crap. Is the cat coming next? Now, can I have a couple minutes while I try to figure out where I'm supposed... Oh, you know what? I bet it's that ladder over there. How about we just build our own bridge here? And the cat is coming after me now. Alright. Oh. Left or right? Right it is, because I fell off to the left. Come on, I finally found my way into the building, okay? You know what, all that damage I took from those animals and stuff downstairs? It's gonna kill me right here. Oh, dang it. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. I didn't come close that time. Those tier 5s are always so far away, too. I probably don't have enough bullets to do one now. What do I got here? Yeah, I definitely don't have enough bullets. Alright, let me go back out. Gather some more bullet ingredients. I should have went out the window and let those guys come out after me so that a bunch of them would just fall off and then fought them that way. It'd have been better. I don't know why I tried to stay in that little room. Panicked. I did think about going out that window, but it was too late. They were already surrounding me. I was going to kill those guys and go out, but then I had to reload. But hey, we can come out here and dig some holes. But yeah, so that dude's sister was killed, and the report said that they had her for 43 minutes before she died. And so he put bombs on the people responsible for the negotiation with a timer of 43 minutes, but told them stuff like they had to keep driving, and if they stopped driving, then the bomb would go off, or, you know, I'm watching, so you need to go to the room with the other heads of the company, and they have to stay in the room with you, or else I'll detonate the bomb. Stuff like that. But there wasn't any of that. It was on a timer, and it was just going to go off. You know, and so it was, in my opinion, it was a silly episode. They do have this one. There was a moment today where I went, oh man, can't wait to see the payoff for this. And that was, they got two reoccurring villains. One is this dude named Elijah Stone. He's a drug lord. And, I guess you call him that. I don't know. I don't know what you call him. He, runs all the drug trade for LA on the show, right? And he's really smart. So he's always, careful in how he operates, and you know, has lawyers and judges in his pocket and police officers and all that. And so he crosses the path of the main characters. There's quite a collection of characters on the show at this point who are major reoccurring characters, and so and then there's this other guy. I don't remember how he started on the show. But he's like this crazy. He's. I don't know how to describe him. He's like a sociopath, I guess. He's not like a serial killer or anything. He just doesn't care about anybody, or doesn't care about what his actions will lead to. And so while he's also very smart, he's always getting caught because he doesn't care about, like I said, other people. And so, like, one of the episodes was like the second or third time he was on the show. He was in the bomb shelter because the heat caused a malfunction that caused a alert to go over the text. Like a nationwide alert, but it was a statewide alert about a ballistic missile attack on Los Angeles. And so they had to take these criminals down in the basement of the courthouse. And so when he's down in there, he unhooks himself and the guy next to him, and then uses the guy next to him to create a distraction. And then when he's about to get away, one of the characters on the show sees him, and so he stabs that guy. And so he's in and out of the show with that kind of stuff. He got captured. They just did an episode where he was donating his kidney to his daughter, but it wasn't. It was real. She needed a kidney, and he was a match, but he wasn't actually going to donate his kidney. He was just trying to use the weaker security at the hospital to allow him to escape, and which didn't work out for him. But so in not the episode I just watched, I don't think, but like the one before, maybe the one before that, they finally captured Elijah Stone. And when they were showing him to his cell, they put him in the cell directly across from that guy. So I can only imagine the craziness that's going to happen. He, that other guy, I don't remember what his name is, but he rats everybody out just constantly. Like whatever he thinks can get the best deal for him, he'll rat you out. And so, they've used him a couple of times, not as an informant necessarily, but he has offered them information in returns for moving him to a new prison or getting better or more money in his commissary account, stuff like that. And but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays off. But yeah, I finally made it to the season finale, and I guess that means I can get back to watching other things finally. We'll see how that goes. How much of this have I picked up so far? Oh, stamina. And then, gotta... Oh, there's maybe some lead right there I didn't grab. Should have a fairly quiet couple of days here. Everybody but the dog, because obviously they don't take the dog with them. Because, that would be too convenient. Are gone camping. So they asked if I wanted to go today. I'm like, yeah, but you can come with us, and we'll be at the campground, and we'll be eating camp food and sitting around the fire and going swimming. Maybe it's too cold to go swimming. I don't think that's gonna happen. And we're gonna go ziplining, and I'm like, y'all have fun, because You know, and my sister's like, yeah, but you can go spend time with me. I'm like, I already spent enough time with you. I'm just gonna stay home in the quiet, probably put my air conditioner in, and play some video games now that my work week is done. Uh, it especially did not sound enjoyable this time. I have never. I mean, they're not really camping, right? They're taking their RV, their camper. They're taking their camper, right? An RV is the motorized thing. They've got a pull behind, so I think that's just a camper. To the out to the campgrounds, and I don't know what the point is. Like, I really don't understand the point. Uh, Back in the day, I had a friend who had a cabin, but it was like in town. It was really weird. It was like up in a hunting area, and so there's like just all these houses and cabins, like we were 2 blocks from a bar that sold pizza, right? I mean, like it was not what I would call camping, but we called that camping. And but it had power and indoor plumbing, and so I would just I'd take a TV and my PlayStation, and that's what I would do. And then they would, I think there were some golf courses. They go play golf or something. Be like, all right, I'll see you guys when you get back. You know, we stop, we get a bunch of food, and it had like a stove and everything, so we just maybe grilled. It wasn't, it wasn't real camping. Oh, wait, is this not lead? I thought this was lead. I got lead out of part of this. This part's not lead. This part is clearly scrap metal. Lead is gray. That's stone. This is supposed to be a lead mine, you know. Okay, this dirt here apparently is lead. But yeah, I just don't get it. I don't like. It's fine if you like that kind of stuff. I'm not saying there's anything horrible about going camping if you like it. The trick is I don't like it. I don't see what the point is. Like if I want to read, I can read here. If I want to eat, I can cook here. Like if you want a fire, we have a fire pit. You haven't used it all year yet. Like I know because I picked up all the branches and stuff from the yard when I went to mow the first time, and I put them in the fire pit. Oh dang it, that is not lead. Wait. It is lead or it's not lead. You need to make up your mind. Yeah, yeah. So my sister, she goes, "You want to come with us?" I'm like, "Yep. Let me. I've got everything done for the week, so let me go get my stuff, and I will be ready to go. Just give me 10 minutes." And she goes, "It'll be fun." I'm like, "No, it won't." And that was when my brother-in-law was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go sit around the fire and eat camp food." I hate camp food. I hate camp food. Uh, my brother likes to, like for his birthday sometimes, will go out and take vacation days to camp on the campground because his birthday's in August. And then when we do like his birthday party, if we do one, we will go and they'll cook camp food. which is like disgusting stuff that you stick in a fire and hope it sort of gets done. I don't understand. Like, you want to get some pizza? All right, let's get some pizza. Kids had their birthday party at the not the bowling alley. No, we had a birthday party at the bowling alley. They got pizza and dough balls. They got bowling you can do. I can handle going to that. All right, I didn't bowl, but you know, broke my thumb when I was in. I think I broke my thumb. It's not like I went to a doctor. In high school, and so if I bowl, the knuckle gets really sore and swells up. Right where my thumb is connected to my hand. And like, we can just bowl without using your thumb. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, any way I hold the ball is still putting extra pressure on that thumb. I try to avoid so that I don't have a sore thumb. And you know what? I don't really care that much about bowling. Like, how about we get some pizza and dough balls from the bowling alley, and then we come back and I hook up my Wii and we do some Wii bowling. It's loud. There's lots of people there. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. But yeah, camp food, right? Camp food is what I was talking about. They do, like, I don't know, they wrap up meat and stuff in tinfoil and then stick it in the fire. They made campfire pizza one time. It was the grossest stuff. It was like all the ingredients for a pizza, but not cooked all the way through. And everybody's like, "Oh, this is like the best." I'm like, "This is disgusting." Why are you talking about? I mean, I didn't say it. I didn't say it was disgusting. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm like, okay, let me pick around the tiny bits around the edge that are actually cooked, since everything else is still raw. You know, we could have done this on a stove. Could have got takeout. Oh. I marked coal, but then I didn't harvest the coal. But yeah, so they're all gone for a couple of days here. I never did find out if my my nephew was refusing to do his schoolwork. And so his sister actually has been done with school for a week because she got everything done. And I don't know if today was the official last day of school. But I know that he was supposed to be done by this point, and he said he was going to be done by this point. I mean, he was not done by this point. And I know they were driving me crazy. Him and his dad. Like, oh crap, I knew that was going to happen. I was trying to get that block in there before that happened, but it didn't work. You drive me crazy about school stuff. Like, the one refuses to do it, and the other one refuses to have him do it, and then gets all mad because it's not done. And I'm just like, well, you know, you gotta make him do it. Like, you not understand how kids work. And so then he's like, all right, this is what I've got to do. This is what I gotta get done so that I'm done with school. And I'm gonna stay up all night to get it done, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. And I'm like, cool. I don't care, but cool. And then his dad is like, you know, don't be saying this stuff like that. you don't know what you're going to get told to do. And his dad's also like, you better have all that stuff done so we can go camping this weekend. I want to leave on Friday early. I think he had to go to at least a half a day of school today, so. But then I come back upstairs from downstairs, which is, my area here, where my gaming area, my office, and all that is. And I come upstairs, and what is he doing? The two of them are sitting there playing a shooter. I'm thinking, you're complaining that he's not ready to go, doesn't have his schoolwork done. He's saying it's going to take him all night to get it done. And here we are, almost 10 o'clock at night, and the two of you are playing a shooter together, and he hasn't even started on it yet. Like, come on. And then they take the dog for a walk, so it was like 11 before he even started on his homework. And I know he didn't do it all. I think that was Wednesday. And he definitely didn't get it all done Thursday because he had to go back today too. They just, the two of them. They're big talkers, let me tell you. They're gonna do all the things, and then they do none of the things. And I'm like, I just, I don't plan like that. Like, I like to plan, but like I say, yeah, I'm totally gonna do that thing that I'm never gonna do. Oh man, I saw a whole bunch of road work vehicles out by the road yesterday, and I was so excited because I thought they were finally putting in the fiber for the fiber internet, and I'm like, yes, finally. And then I get out there and it was actual road work. I'm like, oh, they were just putting tar on the road cracks. Dang it. I thought they were out there digging the trench underneath the road so they can put the fiber boxes on to both houses here. Man, I need them to hurry up. I want to get on that fiber internet. Well, I think I've talked long enough today. So with that, be bearing the small things, lean to the light, and I will talk to you later.